Hello, brother.
Yes,
How are you doing?
doing fine.
Great to have you on my channel.
Thank you. My pleasure.
I remember you told me you had a channel, and what's the name of your channel?
The image in Gambia.
Image Gambia.
Yes.
Yeah. So for my subscribers, thank you so much for joining me. Great to have you in the house. And today I have a fellow YouTuber on the hot seat. And I'm going to be interviewing him on what he's doing and how he's doing currently in the UAE. So his channel is
Image Gambia.
the Image Gambia. So you can go check his channel. I'll leave the link down in the video below,
Yeah.
so you can check it out and know how he's doing.
Yeah.
So today is not unfortunate, but fortunate for a lot of people, because we all who have moved into UAE are always looking or seeking for ways to improve our lives. Most especially for me that have been here for quite a period of time. I've seen Filipinos grow from grace to grace. I've seen Indians grow from grace to grace.
Yeah.
Nepalese grow from grace to grace. But most times when I look at Africans, I see us doing the blue collar jobs.
Yeah.
But this guy has gone all out to get a certificate for himself. He's now a master's holder from a university right here in UAE. He's done this by himself. He's done his sponsoring himself from the job he does, and now he's a master's holder. So I need you to tell me more about yourself. You can just tell me in a brief.
Yeah. First of all, I think I'm a Gambian.
Yeah.
My name is Ibrahim. I think for academics, it has been ever into me. So I like going to school. I like academic works. So I think when I was in the Gambia, I was a classroom teacher. I taught for 7 years, and then after 7 years of being a classroom teacher, I decided to go to China first. So when I went to China, that one it was based on academics as well, but due to some issues or problems beyond my control when it comes to tuition fee, so I decided to come back, to Gambia. I went back to Gambia. When I was in the Gambia,
Okay.
this Dubai package came in.
Okay.
But actually, when I was coming here, it was not based on academic thing.
Yeah.
I came here just to look for greener pasture. So when I came with 1 month visa. So at first, with 1 month visa, most of the people, the notion that they have, you shouldn't come with 1 month visa here if you are looking for a job. And I was being, threatened, 1 month visa, if you come with 1 month visa, you cannot get job. I said to myself, wow, this is something else. I think my first job, what I did was, I went to a car wash company. I spent 2 months there. Okay. So when I was there, actually, the owner of the company was so much been, pleased with what I'm doing there.
Yeah.
So, and I have done wonderful there. So most of the customers that normally comes to the mall, that's Bujuman Metro Station at Carrefour.
Okay.
So if you speak good English to customers, most of them, what they will say, okay, take my number, give me your number. Whenever I come here, I will call you so they can wash. And then I think I was there. One white man even asked me, what are your qualifications? I told him, this is my qualification. He told me, what are you doing here? I told him, you can never know. And then he told me, okay, I'm going to this supermarket.
Okay.
But I'll be back. So I was there because the car wash company is like, you need to have your trolley moving from one place to another. You're trying to hustle for vehicles,
because
to
you
work.
had competition.
Yeah, you're saying car wash. So I was doing that, But when I came back, I couldn't, find the man, and then the man has already left.
Yes.
So the owner of the company renewed my visa. Then when you have to do visa change, you have to leave the country.
Yeah, take
So I went to Kuwait. My visa was being changed. I got the 3 month visa. So, but that job was not the job that I was looking for. I wasn't happy with the job. So when I went for a visa change, I met with one of my Gambian brother. I spoke to the man. I told him that this is what I want. He said to me, okay, I will link you to my boss. He has given me the link.
Okay.
And then I communicated to the boss. The boss asked me, you can come. So I went to the boss, and he has offered me a job. So for me to leave that company, it was something else for me because, but I was so lucky, my passport was not given to them.
Okay.
So, and early in the morning, I told the man that, well, I have a brother in Abu Dhabi, so he just came in, I want to go and see this man. So I decided to go. So when I went to Abu Dhabi, I told him I'm going to Abu Dhabi, whilst I'm not going there because actually I have already gotten another job, so I went for that job. So this is the way I happened to left that company. So the company that I came in, it is there where I happen to gain a lot of my academic successes, because one thing I honored the Filipino community in Dubai. They empowered their own
selves.
You understand? Because
when you come, there's an orientation.
That's it.
They teach you how you just go, start a job, whatever you make, invest it into something, and then when you get it, you can grow.
They have these small institutions here.
Yeah, because that's how they grow.
Exactly.
Not like for us,
So with those small institutions, they normally upgrade their own people into different fields of studies, and then due to that different field of studies being learned by them, they will start being going for internship to different areas, and then they will have opportunities on those kind of things. So I was there. I decided to go into British Training Institute. I did a course there. From there to Senior Training Academy, I did another course there. It was a short course for those ones. So success, that's where I gained my degree, Success Point College. So when I graduated in 2019, I went to Gambia. You understand? So when I went to Gambia, I came back. I decided to go for my master's. You understand? With the University of West of Scotland, they have a branch at Success Point College, in Sarja, in Academic City. So I just registered with them. They told me the tuition fee for my master's program will cost me 30,000 dirhams.
Okay, how much did it cost you for your BSc?
Almost for BSc here is almost, I think, 59,000. It depends, Sometimes you might have some offers, So, so the man told me 30,000 dirhams. So when I was there, I thought of myself, I say, how will I able to pay these 30,000 dirhams? But I said to myself, okay, Allah is great. So I went, but what they did first, they asked me to bring a recommendation from my company. Because if you are to go in for universities here, you must have your resident here. You must be a resident. You cannot be with a visit visa and then working whilst going for some academic works. You cannot do it, So my company prepared a recommendation for me. I took it to the school, and then they have given me the acceptance letter, and then I paid the registration fee. Days have been scheduled. Then that's where it started. Monthly, I pay 2,000. When I'm stuck, my business money that I do buy stuff, send them to my country. Then that money is been sent to me here. Then I use it for my academics, tuition fee payment. So this is how I decided to. This is where I paid my tuition fee until where I am. I think I defended the thesis on the 26th of February 2020, and then the results are just out just a few days ago. So that is it. We now been confirmed. We're now waiting for our graduation, which will be on I think July.
Yeah, I hope to be at your graduation.
Yes.
Yeah. In the course of our discussion,
yes,
I noticed some basic points that are really very, very important.
Yes.
Like you talked about how you went to school over this short period of time and you're able to achieve your degree and even your master's. How would you rate the quality of education in UAE compared to the quality of education in your country?
Well, I think the comparison there, I think we cannot compare them to some extent, because UAE is an advanced country, it's a developed country. When you look into even technology, they are more of being advanced than any other African countries. And then if you look into our universities in Africa, the first thing is, you just look into the way lectures are being done. In UAE is a different thing. A lecturer might be here lecturing, he might be using a projector. You understand? Why is
He's
he
not-
doing that?
Not right in the class.
Yeah, he might not be in the class. He might even be in the class while he is using the projector.
Okay.
You understand? But in Africa, we cannot do that because when you look into our internet system, it's not.
You don't even have electricity to power the electricity projector.
For that of my country, you know, you can be in classroom maybe within 30 minutes, the light is gone. You understand? But here, the electricity itself
It's stable.
is stable. It is 24 hours.
The internet facility is
Yes,
stable.
you can do your research easily. But in Africa, it's a problem. We have that, you know, that one is a big problem in Africa. You understand? When it comes to the side of finance, also here, you can pay your tuition fees by installments.
That's a very
also.
basic point I wanted to ask.
You understand?
Because in Africa, we have to pay our school fees before we start the semester or before we write our examinations,
Exactly.
because you'll be thrown out of class.
Right.
Basically, most Africans will say education is too expensive. Most of us, when we leave Africa to come here, we are looking to support the family back home. And when you now come here and then you have to go to school, you know, it's a very difficult task.
Difficult tax.
How have you been able to manage it?
Well, for that one, people say education here is expensive, it is hard, it is not easy. To me, education is not something which is expensive. You understand? It's just a matter of being determined.
Because education brings wealth.
That is it. It is an investment for you. It's a future investment. When you invested in education, it means you are investing for your own future, because you are not going to school in Dubai here just to get jobs here, but you are thinking of going back to your own country and then help those people.
International.
That is it. You know, people fail to understand one thing. In Dubai, when you are here, do not limit yourself. Go beyond. We have a lot of things that are happening here, whereby we the Africans, we can able to gain something out of it, and we can do it in our country. A friend of mine studied in Korea. He's a Gambian. He did his internship here.
Yeah.
But right now in the Gambia, he's the first Gambian to establish a company on e-commerce business.
Okay.
But where did he gain that knowledge,
from
that
Korea.
exposure? It's from this country here during the time he was doing his internship.
Okay.
Now that man is one of the most
Celebrated people
in the Gambia. Even few months ago, one of the municipalities, he was able to win the Young Entrepreneur of the Year.
Oh, that's great.
So
I must commend you on this feat that you have achieved. I see a lot of people now venturing into education. I'm using this platform to educate more people that it's not just coming into Dubai to do menial jobs, but you can come to Dubai and get a good certificate and also do your job. You don't have to come in with the money from Africa. You can come in here and get a job and use the money you get from that job and secure yourself a certificate. That's what you've done, right?
Not to cut you short, I think that is one of my Nigerian friend.
Okay.
And he works with with my own roommate.
Okay.
My roommate was my batchmate at the college in the Gambia.
Okay.
So when I spoke to both of them, to upgrade themselves, my roommate was there telling me, okay, I will go. But he didn't go. But a friend, a Nigerian guy who is working with him, and then he senior that boy in their company, decided to go. I directed him to go to the Philippine Institute.
Okay.
He did his advanced diploma in human resources.
Okay.
And to be honest, the boy came out with, I think, distinction.
Okay.
The best student out of those students there.
Okay.
You understand? And then he called me. He said, Mr. Ibrahim, thank you very much. I'm so much been proud of you. This day is another day for me. I don't even know what to say. And the boy got the inspiration. Now he's going in for his bachelor's degree in the same institution.
Okay. So
You know,
it's not about
there is it.
where you come from. It's not about how much you earn.
Yeah.
It's about how much you want to invest in
Yeah.
yourself.
Yeah.
Right?
Because
So,
the issue is people tend to think that, you know, the amount of money that you spend to the to institution is expensive. Though it is expensive, but these people are so much being flexible when it comes to their payments.
okay. That's nice.
They normally give you a flexible payment, installment payments.
Mode of payment.
Yeah, for you to go in for it.
Yeah.
So, in Philippine Institute, you can go for your advanced diploma with 2,100 dirham for 6 months, and they will ask you
Advanced
to pay
diploma costs like how much?
2,100.
For a whole advanced diploma.
Your advanced diploma
Finish.
finished for the 6 months in
Okay.
Philippine Institute,
Yeah.
and then they will put this thing for you in an installment for you.
Okay.
Every month you will pay 300 something.
That's nice. That's nice.
So even if you are doing
Yeah, but
no,
you know
blue collar jobs,
yeah,
you can able
but
to.
you know it's not if you don't have information, you feel like these things are bizarre.
Yeah.
You know, you just have this feeling that things cannot even work for you, right? So a lot of people have this notion that it's expensive, I can't even try it. But with people like you coming out to share what you have experienced, you know, we want to say thank you for this because you've done it yourself,
Yeah.
even up to master's level, which I really appreciate. I would like to see more of you. I like to have you more on my channel to
Yeah.
share more enlightenment to people who want to be like you. A system that we should adapt in Africa.
Yeah, I think in Africa we need to adapt it because not everybody can able to afford to pay their tuition fees, you know, at once, because our level of, you know, earning is different. And then when you look into a family
Some of
background,
us are farmers, some of us are company workers.
Exactly.
And then we have the system of government.
Basic.
Sometimes salaries are paid, sometimes are not paid.
Basic.
You know, so a child is in school and he needs to pay his school fees. And the school fees is not like it's a month salary cannot even cover it.
Cover it, yeah.
So if he has to pay, and we have to do this instrumental, do you think it's going to help our education system?
Obviously, it's gonna help our educational system, and then it will help our parents also, because you can see we have some talented, you know, kids in Africa, but because of financially they cannot able to, you know, foot out their tuition fees
In bulk.
they will end up, you know, dropping out from school. So, but if our governments or if our people can able to put up this kind of system whereby you can pay your tuition fees by installment, you understand, at any amount that you have, you put in. Before your graduation, you need to complete it. But it won't be like that you have to pay all your monies, you know, if you don't pay this semester, everything, you will not go to school, you know, it's another thing. Here, even for myself, as of now, my tuition fee, I'm yet to complete everything.
But you're a graduate.
That is it. You understand?
Wow.
I was called even yesterday, you know, from the school itself. They told me, you have this balance there, but you need to pay this balance before the graduation day itself.
Wow.
You understand?
That's so
But
nice.
for my thesis, they have been accepted by them. They allow me to defend my thesis. You know, the thesis, the results were sent to me. This is what you have. Now, when it comes to your academics, you know, requirements, you have fulfilled everything.
I wish to have you on more shows and I wish to do more videos with you. You've done really, really well, and I'm proud of you as an African, most especially a West African.
West African.
You know,
Yeah.
Gambia is just my neighbor. I'm Nigerian.
Yeah.
West Gambia.
Of course.
So I really do appreciate you.
Thank
and
you.
I appreciate you coming all the way to grace my own channel. And I'll be sure that whenever you need my service, I'll also come around to grace your channel. And for those watching me, I want to tell you, go check his channel.
The Image Gambia is my channel.
The
you know.
Image.
Gambia.
The Image.
Yeah, the Image
The
Gambia.
Image Gambia. There's one last question I said I was going to ask you in the beginning of this video, and which is the most important question for me as
Yes.
an African.
Yes.
Why do Africans leave Africa?
Well, I think why Africans leave Africa, you know, Africa, I think leadership is one of the biggest thing why Africans are leaving Africa. And if we have good leaders, I think Africa will be more than where it is today, because we have everything there. You know, like for Nigeria, they have oil, they have everything, but those that are on the top there is a problem. So
very big question, and for me, I think I made a mistake asking you this question, but it's a real question that I think we need to address. Why do we always leave Africa? Whole day will not be enough for me and you to answer this question.
Oh, that's
so
true.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Glad having you on my channel.
Yeah, it's my pleasure.
Hope to be on your channel someday.
Inshallah. Thank you very much. You know, it's my pleasure.
You can go check his channel. Please, guys, he's less than 1,000. We need to get him to at least 500. If he can have the community tab, please subscribe to his channel. Make sure you watch 1 or 2 of his videos. Make sure you watch for at least 3 to 4 minutes and support him, because we're all Africans and we want to grow on this platform.
Exactly.
Thank you so much, guys, for watching me. I hope to see you on my next video.